Hello, this is Father Michael Nasser coming to you from St. Nicholas Orthodox Church here in Grand Rapids, Michigan for this week's Midweek Reflection. And this week I am reflecting on Pentecost, specifically living a Pentecostal life. And really why I was thinking about this was two things happened on Sunday. Of course, it was Pentecost in the Orthodox Church, the day that we commemorate the coming of the Holy Spirit upon the church. Not only when it happened over 2,000 years ago, but that is our reality today. So we're basking in that. In fact, today is a fast-free day, as well as Friday. So we're basking in the joy of Pentecost. But also, I, on Sunday, had the blessing of a really wonderful conversation I had with a young man who, like a lot of people in our country, has grown up in one of the Protestant traditions, not one of the Pentecostal traditions. And yet, because that meeting and that conversation, which was really a blessing, he was really, seems like a really, really great guy. But like many Protestants, coming from his own perspective and having lots of questions on Orthodoxy of why things that, to use his words, appeared extra. You had the Virgin Mary, you got the saints, you got icons, you got incense. Like, why do we need all this extra stuff? And that's when it, after the conversation, I started thinking about it. One of the blessings of Orthodoxy, one of the many countless blessings of Orthodoxy, is that we get the best of whatever is good in every other tradition, but we get it all. And specifically, although this man, again, was not a Pentecostal Christian, but because it was Pentecost, I was thinking about this. Pentecostals are people who, in their own tradition within Protestantism, try to live a Pentecostal life, and yet they don't have the blessing of all the other aspects of Orthodoxy. And so while they enjoy many wonderful good things, they're missing a lot. They're missing everything that comes through the Orthodox tradition that is not shared with the other Christian traditions. Orthodoxy has it all. And so we can truly live as Pentecostals, all of us, not as Pentecostal Protestants, but as Pentecostal Christians should live. And that is because of what we celebrated and what we commemorated in the services for the Feast of Pentecost. Pentecost is, again, it's the coming of the Holy Spirit upon the church, and coming to not just sanctify, but to vivify, to energize. In other words, everything we do as Christians should be done by the power of the grace, the operation of the All-Holy Spirit. That's what Orthodoxy offers us, within the context of everything else that Orthodoxy offers us. In other words, we live by God's power. And because we live by God's power, and his power is not isolated, it's actually limitless, and it touches all other aspects of Orthodoxy, we actually get the blessing of living that Pentecostal life in ways that Pentecostal Protestants don't. They don't have access to the rest of the tradition. We do. And so what I want to encourage everyone to think about is one of the blessings of Orthodoxy is that we can live a Pentecostal life. We can live a grace-filled, Holy Spirit-inspired life, and we should be doing that. But we get to do that with all the blessings of what that means, meaning we don't have to make it up. We don't have to do things that can look strange and in some ways are strange according to what Christian tradition and Christian life, Orthodox Christian life offers us. So we can live that God-inspired, Spirit-powered life, but live it in the way it was always meant to be lived, which is how it's lived in the Holy Orthodox Church. So may all of us Orthodox be good Pentecostals, because it's Pentecost. We're celebrating not just this week. We're going to number almost all the Sundays for the next calendar year in the church, the liturgical calendar, by the Sundays after Pentecost. And that means as important as Pascha is, and it's as important as it is, Pentecost is also important, that this is how we live. We live a post-Pentecostal life, meaning it's post the Feast of Pentecost, but the Pentecostal life continues. And if not, brothers and sisters, if you and I as Orthodox Christians are not living by the power and grace of the Holy Spirit, we're not living a Christian life. So let's be good Pentecostal Orthodox Christians and live the life that God has given to us. I hope you found this helpful. If so, please share it with friends, family, whoever. And God willing, we'll see you in next week's video.